What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions. So I'm coming to you with a video that has been highly requested within our TechBud Solutions platform, and it's the Facebook platform and the group chat. Since we've been having so many new members, it's one of the most common questions is, how much money do I need to get started? And I want to make sure that you guys understand that that's a very vague question, because we all come from different backgrounds and different, in a sense, income levels. So, and we all need different sources of income or need different amounts of income. So understanding that is, I think, asking it the other way around. How much money do you want to see in return a month? And it doesn't mean that you're going to see that return a month. You're going to be able to see if it's realistic. So a good way to understand is, okay, I want to make $50 every single day that I trade. Understanding that with TechBud Solutions, we shoot for 10% potential as in profit, or 10% profit every single time we trade. Realistically, with my performance and my track history, I tend to average at 7.5 to or 75% to 80% success when it comes to trading. Therefore, if I'm trading with my risk account of $3,000, I usually see a return. That's why, usually see $250 is what I average a day. So realistically, if you have a $100 account and trying to shoot for the $250 a day, you're not going to achieve that, right? And I want to make sure that I provide, the clearest and just the simplest video for you guys to understand that you guys need to work backwards with asking that question. You guys are asking how much money you guys should get started to start investing. Well, how much do you guys want to make a month or a year or a day, right? So let's say you want to make $12,000 as a second source of income for trading penny stocks a year. So understanding that it's $1,000 is what it breaks down to a month, since we have 12 months in a year, and understanding that the market on average is open 5 days a week. Therefore, you need roughly around $50 of profit per day. Now, if you're starting with a $100 account, again, 50% profit a day is not realistic. Shooting for, realistically 10% profit, that's your target. Realistically, you make about 5 to 8%, including losses and stuff like that. So starting with a $100 account, and if you're making, that 5 to 8%, you're actually just making, $5 or $8 every single time you trade. And realistically, based on the losses that you might see as your account continues to grow, it's going to be very difficult, and you might get discouraged as a trader because your account is so small. And to see the actual growth later on into getting it to, a $1,000 account with all the trades that you're going to have to do, with all the limitations for day trades, since you usually with Robinhood can only day trade 3 days out of 5 days because of the pattern day trader rule. So there's a lot of things that are going to be going into it. So they're like, okay, well, if I have $100 and I can't get started, I'm not saying that you can't get started, but realistically, it's going to be very difficult for you to convert the $1,000 to $1,000 and have a little bit more to work with, especially when you don't really know how to trade, because a lot of our traders are new traders, and there's nothing wrong with that. And to give you guys a better understanding on how I would overcome that hesitation, and the way that I would do that is, if there's any way that you guys can generate another source of income, if you guys already have a steady source of income, that's perfect. If you guys can do anything else on the side to create an extra source of income that can fund your brokerage company, that's fine. Create a goal on what you want your account to be. Again, you need to understand how much you want to make monthly, and then have an account that can provide you that daily income or that daily growth, right? So let's say you want to make, again, the $50 a day, you want to make $12,000 a year. That's totally fine. So understanding that realistically, if you're averaging at 5 to 10% or 5 to 8% a day of profit, you're going to need closer to $1,000 account. And then, we're all in different, situations. We're all in different levels in our life. And I don't want to subjugate anyone or minimize anyone for $1,000. It might be nothing for someone, and it might be, a whole lot for someone else. So I want to make sure that if you can't have, or if you don't have the $1,000 right now, it doesn't mean that you can't. It just means that you have to set a goal for yourself. So how are you going to get your account to be $1,000, and how are you going to convert that $1,000 to see that 5 to 8% profit daily? So I've set up a game plan, and in a sense, a test for you guys for those that do have a stable income, to simply, just put aside, if you guys can, 10 to 20% of your income, whatever it is, to get to your target goal for what you want your brokerage account to have. So if you can simply put, $100, $200 every single paycheck and fund your brokerage account, you don't have to touch it. Just, put it there aside and don't touch it. Once it gets to that $1,000 mark, the $5,000 mark, whatever the limit that, you want to see in return daily, you have to get a better understanding on what you want your account. We're going with the example of $1,000. So to get to $1,000 and starting off with nothing, putting the $200 every time you have a paycheck, you're going to need about 3 to 4 months to even get to that $1,000 mark. And you might be thinking, wow, that's a really long time. And I might not even want to do it by then. A great way to do it is, again, with trading, you have to be very consistent and very determined. So what I would say is, if you can put those, as much as you can, $200, $100, $500, whatever you can, every paycheck into this account, continuously grow it, right? And as you continue to grow it, don't just grow your account. There's different things that you guys can use to learn how to trade. I mean, we make these videos to be helpful for you guys, but you really need to be exposed to the market. And how can you be exposed without actually investing any money? There's a thing called simulation trading or paper trading, and TD Ameritrade offers an amazing platform that's free, but it's, as of what I know, only for US residents. And with that, it's fake money that actually allows you to invest that fake money into the stock market, into penny stocks, whatever it is that you want to invest in, and it shows you the growth that you would have seen. So with that, you can still join our group chat, which is a free group chat. You can still learn from my best practices, learn from mistakes, but now you're doing it with fake money. So you're not seeing any real risk, but you can still, suck in and absorb all the education that you would have been, learning if you had a real account. So for the meanwhile, while you're actually growing your account, learn while you're doing it. So by the time you have your actual account, now you have the education and the experience and the rules and set of guidelines that you're going to go by that has led to your success with the paper trading account, that now you can use for your actual brokerage account. So now you become more of a developed and experienced trader, and now you have an account that you can actually see a return that you're comfortable with. So now you have the best of both worlds. You have the account that you wanted, and you have the experience to go with it. And I think creating this whole game plan on how to get there is really what's going to lead to your success. So with how much money it is that you need to get started, you have to ask yourself, how much money do I want to make a day, and then work backwards. So with that, making 5 to 8% actively a day, then you can be like, okay, well, now I need $1,000 account, $5,000 account. And to get there, how are you going to grow your account to be there? And how are you going to get there as a trader to be able to make that 5 to 8% to see that monthly income? So you need to grow yourself as a trader, and you need to grow your account to see that return. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. Thank you guys for all those that suggested it. And again, I do want to guide you guys to the helpful videos playlist that we have on our YouTube channel. It goes through a series of videos on tips and tricks on how to be successful when it comes to trading, with a simple concept of support and resistance levels, about volume, swing trading, setting a stop loss, EMA, just helpful tips about investing and trading penny stocks that I think that a lot of you will find very helpful. And again, that playlist is found in my YouTube channel under helpful videos. So thank you guys again so much for tuning in. If you guys would love to be a part of TechBud Solutions, I'd love to be a part of your success. Feel free to click on the link down below. It's going to guide you to the Facebook platform, and in that platform you could actually ask to join the group chat platform, which is the platform that we use Monday through Friday in an effort to share best practices to promote growth. So thank you guys again so much for tuning in. If you guys can, give this video a thumbs up just to give me a better understanding that you guys found this video helpful, and please don't forget to subscribe. I hope you guys have an amazing year, and let's make sure that we end this year on a green note. Take care, guys. Baby, don't you let it go to waste.